Anyone who uses a computer or a smartphone will likely relate to tonight's story of the Inside Story. It's a harrowing tale of cyber stalking and one woman's attempts to find justice, Avery.
Well, that's right, Gorda. We all know that the online world can be a nasty, sick place, but that's not news to Vanessa Bruno, whose 6-month ordeal left her so fearful that she slept with a knife under her pillow. Vanessa Bruno is like most of us, pretty connected to the online world.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I have my portfolio on Tumblr.
A digital copywriter, Vanessa also pens this blog, a sort of single girl in the city take on her life.
All of my social media accounts were linked. So I had, if you go on my blog, you can see my Twitter posts. And if you click on those, sometimes my Instagram pictures would come.
One day, Vanessa received a mean comment on one of her posts.
Oh, you're 30, you're using hashtags, how I'm a loudmouth, I'm fat and I'm ugly. The next day I got another one. This one was a little more personal, talking about my boyfriend at the time, how he was black, where I work.
From cruel and racist to disturbing.
They were threatening to come to my work to take pictures of me so they could create fake nudes and ruin my career.
And then, downright terrifying. This is the message sent to one of Vanessa's obviously pregnant Facebook friends.
I slept with a knife in my bed. I would have my hand on my phone when I walked my dogs in case I needed to call 911.
No matter where Vanessa turned online, Facebook, her blog, Twitter, her cyber stalker was there with increasingly vile threats.
He started threatening to rape me and, that he was waiting outside of my work for me. Haha, you'll never find me. Watch your back when you go out at night. I'm going to turn your world upside down.
Even her brother's recent death from suicide was fuel for his sick fodder.
I got an email that said, you have a message from my brother's name. And my heart stopped because I thought, what if it was a delayed note or letter to me? And I opened it and it said, maybe if you weren't such a bitch, your brother wouldn't have killed himself. I almost couldn't breathe. I felt like I was going to throw up.
Vanessa had no idea who could be so deranged, so cruel, but initially thought it had to be someone who knew her.
The feeling of someone hates me and I don't even know who it is. Someone hates me so much that they're using the things that hurt me most.
About 1 month into her 6-month ordeal, Vanessa called police. She says her file was transferred 4 different times.
Do you think police have taken your case seriously?
Honestly, no, I don't. I feel that they're not proactive. They're 100% reactive. And I was worried that they weren't going to take it seriously unless I got raped.
Scott Mills is Toronto's social media police officer.
Different officers have said to me that they don't take it as seriously because it's online. There's a generational gap in social media. And so if you've got an officer that's working the front desk that's been on the job for 40 years, they don't use Facebook, they don't use Twitter.
That is about to change. Constable Mills reveals exclusively to CityNews that Toronto police are right now in the process of creating a special online investigative unit.
The officers would have a resource to go to 24/7 that would have an up-to-date investigative knowledge on what to do and how to do it and be able to do it in a timely way.
Meanwhile, Vanessa says it was in large part her own detective work and friends in IT who helped track down the name of a suspect.
Do you have any idea how this guy scabbed onto you?
No idea. When I thought it was my friends, it was hurtful. When I found out it was a complete stranger, it was terrifying.
A Stony Creek man, Michael Sapinka, has now been charged with criminal harassment, threatening, and bodily harm. Vanessa says she will be there for his court appearance later this month.
After he tortured me for 6 months, I just want to look at him and say, you got caught.
Pretty scary episode.
It's really scary because so many of us use social media, and people who are using it in a bad way can sort of hide under the radar. I just do want to let you know that we have a more in-depth interview with the Constable Mills up on our website right now. In case you are being victimized by an online stalker, just what you can do from the police perspective.
It's good to hear that police are being proactive now about this and getting serious about social media.
It surprised me that there wasn't a unit.
More advanced than...
They are advanced in terms of having a social media officer, but that's more for communication and less for investigation. They have the child porn investigation unit, which is one, but now this would sort of focus on stalking.
Okay.
And I do want to let you know that I am on Twitter, and I would love your reaction to this story. If you have any story ideas as well, I am at City Avery.
The Inside Story runs every Tuesday and Thursday on City News. All segments are up on our website, citynews.ca.